over the next week. Really exciting, great news. Congratulations. Your second stimulus check, which the President of the United States signed into law on Sunday, will start arriving in your bank accounts starting tonight and will land there in the next few days. Meantime, there's a breaking development every 10 seconds today. That was the breaking development about 40 minutes ago. And you saw it on afternoon's check. The breaking development 10 minutes ago is that Mitch McConnell has a new $2,000 stimulus check bill and has introduced it to the Senate. Mitch McConnell has written a $2,000 stimulus check bill and has introduced it. So yeah, if you're keeping track of how many bills we have to cover on this channel, we have the original one in March. We have the second. We have the one that'll sign on the weekend on Sunday by the president. We have the one that Biden is doing in January. We had the Cash Act from yesterday, and now we have Mitch's bill. Oh, and we have state stimulus as well. So there you go. Yes, Mitch McConnell has written a $2,000 stimulus check bill, but it's nothing to go out and dance with the sugar plum fairies or the Nutcracker. I will be going over Mitch's $2,000 stimulus check bill in a second. I am a little bit worried about it because I think it's a nice way to split the vote in the Senate. I don't know if it's going to work. I think it's a real nice way to split the vote in the Senate and not see what's going to go on with it. But the big news is that your stimulus check is landing in your darn bank account. Oh, wow. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe because this is one of those days where it just shows why you got to subscribe. Shows are now on this channel 24 hours a day. This is a 24-hour news channel. And there literally is stuff breaking every 10 seconds. This is not Lalate 2 weeks ago. There's literally something every 45 minutes. It's like, afternoon's check was taped, obviously, and thank you for watching it. A lot of viewers tuned in so far, and Purple was taped, and Third Stimulus was taped. And as soon as it's taped, just the minute it was about to go live, Steve Mnuchin made the announcement that your stimulus check will be landing in your bank account starting tonight. And I was like, okay, change the title of the video. It's just about to go live. Change the title of the video. So in this video, I'm going to go over what's happening with your states, with your second stimulus check, what's happening with the Cash Act, what's going on with Mitch. Oh, let's see how many things I can cover in a 30-minute video. This is a 30-minute video with an update at the 15-minute mark and another update at the 30-minute mark as well. It's a crazy day. It's just a crazy day. And I told you today was going to be crazy, but I think Friday is going to be the insane day because there's another report out today that says Friday's going to be crazy. If anyone drops in the comments, I just want to prepare this accordingly. Everyone's account has different routing times. Everyone's receipt of money has different routing times. And so please don't be disrespectful to other people if they get a check first and you don't get the check first, or you get the check first and they don't get the check first. I've already started seeing comments. I said, mine's not there yet. So please don't be negative to someone else or flaunt it in someone else's face, like, celebrate in front of someone else's face either. Please be respectful of all the people because banks take time. Banks are just slow. The breaking news, let's start with that. The breaking news is that Steve Mnuchin has confirmed that the second stimulus checks by electronic receipt were sent out today and will land in bank accounts tonight. Now, tonight is sort of a misnomer. If they were sent out yesterday, they could land tonight. But by all accounts, if they were sent out today, that means the earliest time you could see them post to your account for available funds is tomorrow morning. This is incredible, great news. Basically, how it works is if the IRS sent money out today electronically to you, it would land in your bank account tonight, but you would not see it. You would see it available as funds tomorrow morning. That's how his phrasing meant. It was really unclear for his phrasing if it meant it went out yesterday or went out this morning, but that is insanely fast. That's like nothing he had ever told us. This is totally different. So he's basically saying IRS has the ability to do a massive drop, a massive surge of check sends electronically, and that it can post, and that they can do it all in one day. His assurance is that the electronic processing of IRS can process millions and hundreds of millions of payments within 24 hours instantly. Not that they do a few one day and a few more another day. This is just insane. So this is incredible. So people are, I see Kimberly asking questions. So let me explain what processing times usually means. It means that And the banks do it all differently. So I'm going to go over all this right now. If the IRS sent the payment out literally today, which is what it looks like, what he's implying to, he always talks very unclearly. If it sent it out today, it means that it would appear in your account tomorrow as either pending or cleared. Some banks show it as pending for one day and then clear the next day, or some banks just show it cleared right away the next day. Then some banks are just sort of slow. Some banks, I've told you this since July, some banks just have processing times of 3 days for electronic receipt. So it may sit there and they may wait 2 days. But 90% of accounts now on major Fortune 500 banks, when they receive the funds by midnight tonight, it means the funds would be available tomorrow. So you will see either it's pending or available tomorrow. I want to just add something because I haven't said it in maybe 6 months, but I expect it to happen. There were some companies back in March that were some banks that said, okay, I know you're getting a check, so I'm going to preempt it by giving you the funds ahead of time. That caused a lot of confusion back in the day. I don't think they're going to do it again, but just be prepared for, it was a gimmick. They said, I'll give you the funds ahead of time. So just get ready for that craziness. But that's that. The paper checks are going to go out in the next day or two, and they may land. Paper checks may land by the end of the week. This is also insanely quicker. This is just nothing we had ever seen. So what's going on if you're just joining me at the 15-minute mark? Electronic receipt, electronic deposits of $600 stimulus checks under CARES Act 2, under second stimulus passed by the president, signed by the president on Sunday, will be landing in your bank account tomorrow morning. You will literally see the funds either available for withdrawal or pending for withdrawal starting tomorrow. And that some banks will be delayed 1 or 2 days. And then for paper checks by potentially in the next few days by the end of the week. This is just insane. This is $600 for individuals, $1,200 for married couples, $600 for children, family up to a family of 4. What I had told you since last Sunday, which repeats what I told you in July. I don't want to be negative. I want to keep this very positive. I told you there was going to be no way to update anything with IRS on this. So please, the answer is generally going to be a no. I got married. No, they don't know it. I got a new child. No, they don't know it. So this is literally based upon what IRS knows about you since 2000 from your last filing with them. There's no way to update anything yet. Maybe there will be in a few weeks, but not now. So if you had a child in March, no, the child's not going to get checked. There's no way around it. So I'm gonna make it very, very clear. That's not to say they won't in the future, but at least now. And there you go. And I will have an update for you at the 15-minute mark. If we zoom faster, I may do more updates in this video. That's the first thing. Second thing is Mitch McConnell, which this video is called, introduced a new stimulus check bill. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please do. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please do. Because, I mean, who's keeping you up to date from a filibuster of a veto override to a roll call to now Mitch McConnell doing this? It's just insane. Please subscribe and also like this video. Mitch McConnell introduced a $2,000 stimulus check bill today, and he introduced it around the time when the President of the United States, Donald Trump, sent out a really big tweet, which you saw on Afternoon Check, saying the Republican Party is going to die if you don't send out a $2,000 stimulus check, and you need to do that section, whatever it is, section 320 or 230 or 290 or 666, whatever it is, and be able to go after and sue social media companies. That was the message from the president. Well, guess what Mitch did? He wrote his own $2,000 stimulus check bill. It's not good, as you would expect. It's not good. What does he do in it? He basically does what we thought was going to happen in this Cash Act bill. He did what we thought was going to be in there. Instead, he it's and he also added the president's section 666, the president's 230. So what does it say? It basically says single individuals, you go from 600 to 2,000. Married couples, you go from 600 to 2,000, 2,000. Um, and children, 600 to 2,000. Done. That's all it says. It does not take care of all the other things. So the Cash Act pays a stimulus check to people who are adult dependents who are excluded by the second stimulus checks provisions of last Sunday. Last Sunday, second stimulus check provision, which the president signed into law, excludes adult dependents. The second stimulus package bill that was signed into law on Sunday, for which checks have now been issued by Steve Mnuchin and will be landing in bank accounts electronically starting tomorrow morning, does not pay a stimulus check to adult dependents. The Cash Act, which I'll get to next in this video, which is currently in the Senate from the House, that got all this talk over the last 2 days, does pay adult dependents. Mitch's new bill does not pay adult dependents. Next, what does Mitch's bill also not do? Mitch's bill also does not pay the retroactive unpaid stimulus check to people excluded under the first stimulus package. The Cash Act does. The Cash Act has this incredible provision that pays stimulus checks to people who were excluded under the first stimulus package of March, and Mitch excludes that. So what will happen tomorrow? Deborah asked me, what's going to happen tomorrow, and what is Mitch doing with this, and what's going on with this? Just, you have to ask me this question now and then check back in 20 minutes because it's going to change in 20 minutes. You just know it's going to change every 10 seconds. Wow, there's 2,000 people in the room. There's literally about 20 different variations going at bay right now. And the great thing I love about this family here is everyone really absorbs information, and no one sits back and say, never going to happen, never this, never that. Everyone understands there's a lot of things changing around the clock. First, Bernie Sanders has his bit. Bernie Sanders' procedural game, I guess you would say, is to prevent a needed, required override of a veto of a defense bill, which everyone loves. The Republicans and Democrats all love this bill. The president hates it. That's why he vetoed it. They have to override the president's veto, I believe, by Friday. And Bernie Sanders has already started to put the dominoes in effect to block anything to take care of that defense bill until they take care of $2,000 stimulus checks. That's the first move at play. Now we have Mitch's second move, which is to try to battle against Chuck Schumer's $2,000 stimulus check bill, which is the Cash Act, more about that in a second, with Mitch's new own $2,000 stimulus check bill. Then we have another issue, which is this roll call issue. There's not enough people in place in the Senate to get votes done. They're out of town. They're just not there. And by Bernie Sanders blocking the defense thing, he's trying to force people to come back into town that aren't in town to get them to get things done, because by doing that, he's trying to get a roll call vote set up for the stimulus check. Very confusing. Very just overwhelmingly confusing. So a lot of games. I see people's opinions. People will fold up like a lawn chair. They did before. Yeah, I got that. Is Mitch keeping kids at 600? It looks like it's only a small bill. I read it very quickly before I went on camera. It's only like 12 pages long. It looked like he changed two. It looked like Mitch was changing children to 2,000, but he was leaving out adult dependents, and he was leaving out the retro check. If you're just joining me on the 15-minute mark, wow, we're already 15 minutes. I will give you an update where we are. I mean, this is really incredible developments. The other thing that we're seeing across the board is other Republicans are being found by news media to give comment about what they think about the situation, and that people who who are sort of avoiding the news cameras are sort of talking now. Susan Collins saying she likes $2,000. She thinks it's needed, but she has problems with the way the Cash Act is written. She says that I don't know where she's getting this from, but she says that the Cash Act would pay a stimulus check to people who made $300,000. A family that made $300,000. That was one of her quotes. Another person said, I like $2,000, but I don't like the way it's written at the top end. So a lot of strange comments. Wow. And now at the 15-minute mark, thank you for joining me on Afternoons Lalate. This is me and Mitch, our afternoons recording, usually about unemployment assistance, answer your questions about UI, PUA, and FPUC, which are big issues because UI and PUA will not lapse. They were extended by the second stimulus package. But there's so many breaking developments, even in the last few minutes, even the last 2 hours, even after check right before this and purple right before this, that I have to go over this stuff right now. Thank you for joining me. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Now a 24-hour news channel reporting from 1 a.m. to 1 a.m. 80 million video views in 8 months, unheard of, a YouTube record. The breaking developments minutes ago is that Mitch McConnell has now introduced his own $2,000 stimulus check bill. This. This is on top of the Cash Act, which I will also recap for you now because I did not do in the first 15 minutes of this video. And the real big exciting news, which just left everyone dumbfounded and shocked and just delighted, is this. Your second stimulus check, if you're signed up for electronic receipt, will post to your account as early as tomorrow morning. This is just shocking. Steve Mnuchin confirmed that electronic delivery of stimulus checks for people who are signed up for electronic receipt were already sent this morning, and that they can do this entire processing in 1 day, and that the electronic receipts will be received, that people will see the $600 post to their account as early as tomorrow morning. In general, people either see it post or pending tomorrow morning at $600. If you're signed up for paper receipt, the paper checks, if you get things by paper checks, then it would be later this week. This is shocking. What I've always told viewers is that every bank is different. Some banks take 2 to 3 days for electronic processing, but this is overwhelming. I'm really confused. Let me explain it a little slower. On Sunday, the President of the United States signed a second stimulus package into law. I refer to that as the second stimulus package. That was on Sunday. $600 for individuals, $1,200 for married couple, $600 for children, family of 4. Adult dependents are omitted. They are not included. Up to a family of 4. The stimulus check is not taken out for child support, past bills, debt collections, bankruptcies, or taxes. Steve Mnuchin, in a tweet just before afternoon's check, that's why the title of the video was changed, confirmed that the entire drop of all the electronic processings from IRS was done today, and he can do it in 1 day, and that the $600 stimulus check will post tomorrow. This is insane. For electronic receipt, if you sign up for SSI or SSDI, Social Security, Railroad benefits, or anything electronically like that, or you pay your taxes electronically, you will get the $600 stimulus check as early as tomorrow. It'll either show pending or available funds tomorrow. Some cases it may take 1 or 2 days additionally, but in most cases it will be tomorrow. It was sent out earlier today. That's the shocking developments. Says David Ortiz said, sweet Jesus, it's just shocking. For paper checks, if you're signed up for paper checks, you would get it within a few days later this week. I won't be going over UI just yet. Loretta has some great questions. I'll see if I can get it at the tail end of this video. I'll get it at the 20-minute mark because I want to go over some unemployment. That's the first major breaking development. The second breaking development is that the Cash Act got major support from the president and more Republicans after my last tapings, which went right before this. More Republicans came out in favor of the Cash Act. The Cash Act is a new bill. The new bill was approved in the House yesterday and landed in the Senate. It's what I call a fix-it bill. It fixes the first stimulus package and it fixes the second stimulus package. I told you the Cash Act doesn't hold up your second stimulus check. Remember I said that to you this morning? Well, guess what? Your second stimulus check will be there tomorrow morning. So it's really not holding up your second stimulus check. The Cash Act is to give you extra money on top of the check you're getting as early as tomorrow morning. The Cash Act is also to do something additional, retroactive cash. So what is the Cash Act? Let me go over because it's important for you to remember what the Cash Act is versus what Mitch McConnell's new bill is, which I'm going to go over in this right after that. The Cash Act raises you from $600 to $2,000. Married couple, double the amount. Children, $600 to $2,000. And then a family of four, $8,000. But there's more. Next, the people excluded under the second stimulus check that's being set out right now, like adult dependents, would get included. And so they would get a $2,000 stimulus check. Adult dependents who did not get a second stimulus check under the bill signed by the president on Sunday, that are not getting paid overnight today and tomorrow and this week, would suddenly get a $2,000 stimulus check. This is insanely great news. The last one, which is just incredible, as all adult dependents will get a $2,000 stimulus check in the Cash Act. This is the Cash Act. This is not law. You're not getting paid yet on. This is the Cash Act. The thing that's coming in your bank account tomorrow is the second stimulus package from Sunday, $600. The Cash Act is something that is a bill currently. The Cash Act also has another provision, and that is to provide a retroactive stimulus check to people who did not get a first stimulus check in the spring, in the first stimulus package. So you will get, if you are excluded because you're an adult dependent in the first stimulus package, you will get a retroactive stimulus check. Again, I'm referring to the Cash Act. It is a bill. It's not a law. It's a bill. It's not a law. You can't apply for it. It's a bill. I want to repeat a lot because people are like, wait a second, am I getting that? No, it's a bill still. It's not law. So where is it? It's in the Senate. All throughout the day, I've been dealing with the procedural stories of what's going on in the Senate. Some people like it. It gives me a headache. But what is breaking minutes ago is that Mitch McConnell, on pressure from the White House, introduced his own Cash Act type bill. The problem is it's not as nice. It's not as robust. It's not as good. What does it have in there? What does he take out of it? He takes out of the Cash Act in his bill, Mitch McConnell. He takes out the adult dependents. He takes out the retroactive check. So he takes out two of the most important things out of the Cash Act. Again, that's his proposal. It doesn't mean it's law. It doesn't mean he's blocking it. It's his proposal. It's his bill. So now we have two bills in the Senate, the Cash Act and Mitch's bill. And there you go. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next is you're going to get a check starting tomorrow. I know you're saying, wait a second, you've been telling us for 6 months it's 10 days. Yes. Somehow IRS went out and bought some new computers. I don't know what the hell is going on. IRS went out and bought some new computers, and now they can route stimulus checks electronically in 24 hours. This is just insane. Insane. So the stimulus will arrive electronically in 24 hours and the paper checks by about the end of the week. I'll get to unemployment I'll get to unemployment about 4 minutes from now. It must be an Apple computer, someone said. That's a $600 stimulus check. What's going to happen with a $2,000 stimulus check with Mitch? You're going to see major twists and turns between now and Friday. You know, I don't want this video to go 45 minutes, but I could do 15 minutes on what's going to happen between now and Friday. I believe the biggest twists and turns will happen somewhere on Friday, not tomorrow. But it's moving much faster than I ever predicted. I mean, I was wrong. I said this was going to sit around till early January. I was very, very wrong. The movement on this has happened very, very quickly. So we could see movements I never predicted. But I think they really have to have more people in town to get this done. The inability of them to have senators in town is impeding the bill, anything from getting voted upon. So it's a big, big, big issue. All right, so let me go to unemployment because I got so many great questions coming across the stream. Person saying, fast, do unemployment. Okay, unemployment. If you are on UI and have gone inactive, or you are on PUA and you went inactive, your state is going to switch you to active. How they're going to do it, I don't know. Every state's going to be different. You need to go to state's unemployment website every day, and they're going to switch you from inactive to active. You need to go to your state's website. They have an alert or an email alert, a text alert. Sign up for it. They're going to switch you from inactive to active. That's the first thing. Second, you're not going to miss a week. You're not going to be cheated out of a week of benefits. I'm going to say it very simple like that. You're not going to be cheated out of a week of benefits. But I've been saying this for every video. I'm going to say it until I'm black and blue in the face. This current week, the first week of January and the second week of January, is going to get at least delayed. At least those weeks are going to get delayed, maybe more weeks, meaning it's not going to come on time. That's an additionally the $300 FPUC. FPUC goes on top of your UI. FPUC goes on top of your PUA. It's $300 a week. But what I've been telling viewers is that this week, the first week of January and the second week of January at least will be delayed because they've waited too long. These states' unemployment computers are too antiquated and they don't process things too fast. Hopefully I'm wrong. But most of these computers in these states' unemployment offices are very, very slow. And so that first week of January and that second week of January will be a financial bind for you. They will be tight. Thank goodness the stimulus check is arriving before then. I was telling viewers the stimulus check is arriving the first week of January. So now the stimulus check is arriving this week. So I want you to be financially prepared for that first week. Things will get delayed. FPUC will land, but it will be delayed. And we won't see the impact of it until we start seeing reporting from states. There is so much else out there. I'm hearing some of the programs under the second stimulus package about to go live. So I'm going to tell you those as soon as I find out. I have no confirmation, just a lot of rumors. I'm hearing a lot of great rumors, and it's getting very, very exciting. There's so much happening. But I want you to get free rent, and I want you to get free utilities by watching Purple Power Live tonight. And also Purple, the video right before this, which is tape, because you're going to need that $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 extra to cover your bills between now and that second week of January. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. And then suddenly, in late January, February, you can start seeing money, just a lot of different places coming in. But it's going to be tight those first 2 weeks. The only people you will not see this impact on are people whose states did extended weeks of benefits. So you will not lapse. You will not go inactive. If your account shows active, this concern is not yours. So when will we keep waiting for the full $2,000? So that's a great question. The way they view this $2,000 situation is just as I reported. The $600 you're going to get. And then if they pass any of these $2,000 bills, you're going to get the remainder of the $2,000. So you get $1,400 at a different time. You're getting the $600 first. I said that to you on Sunday. They were not going to hold up your $600 stimulus check. So you're going to get that. And then if any of these things pass, and you'll get the remainder of it. Any questions? I've been seeing a lot of, I read your questions as I talk. SSI and SSDI, same thing. I mean, if you're an adult dependent, if you're an adult dependent, you're not getting the $600 stimulus check yet because the second stimulus package said no. If you're not a dependent, if you're on SSI and SSDI, you're getting a stimulus check. You're getting $600. That was the video that I made back in June when this channel had this many viewers, 10 viewers, and went to 2 million views. It's now one of the most successful videos ever in the financial space. Yes, if you are on SSI and SSDI and are not a dependent, you're getting a $600 stimulus check. Congratulations. So wow, this is just also so exciting. Any more questions? I see some comments about Mitch, of course. Direct deposit tomorrow. No, it's actually direct deposit today, but it will likely either post as pending or post as available funds as early as tomorrow. Minution said it went out in the morning, which means it could post as early as tomorrow morning. Yes, tomorrow. Yeah. SSIDI pending. That's third stimulus check and third stimulus package. We're talking about the $2,400. If you're wondering about everything else, the $2,400, yes, for Annette. So that's third stimulus check and third stimulus package. That's the video right before this. If you're wondering about all that other stuff, $2,400, hazard pay, FPUC, retroactive, MSCs, all that things, to watch third stimulus check and third stimulus package is the video right before this. Third stimulus check and third stimulus package. And with that, we're at the 30-minute mark. And let me give you an update. Boy, what a day it's been. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe because this is one of those days it's just like jaw dropping. There's 3,000 people in the room. Boy, maybe we'll end at 4,000. What a day it has been. Please subscribe. Also hit the alert so you don't miss a video when I go live because this was one not to miss. And also like this video. The breaking developments, there's so many breaking developments over today, but let me go broadly over what has just happened. Steve Mnuchin has confirmed, the Treasury Secretary to Donald Trump has confirmed that your second stimulus check, the one that the president signed on Sunday, the $600 stimulus check, will be landing your bank accounts tomorrow. Yes, you heard me right, tomorrow. It was electronically sent out today, and he confirms that the electronic processing can get into your bank accounts tomorrow. So you will either see it pending or available funds starting tomorrow morning. This is insane. Nothing like what we heard. Nothing, the 10-day thing is out the window. It's faster than anyone ever heard. That's the first thing. Second, if you're signing for paper checks, it will come by the end of this week. Just craziness. The second thing that is breaking developments tonight is that the President of the United States is now getting behind this $2,000 push as loud as can be. And because of that, Mitch McConnell introduced his own second stimulus check bill. Well, no, his own Cash Act bill. And his own $2,000 Cash Act bill is not as beautiful as the Cash Act itself. It's like Cash Act light. It omits it does the same things, but omits any check for adult dependents at any time. That's the first thing. And second, it takes out the retroactive stimulus check from the spring, where people who did not get a first stimulus check would not pay them as well. The next 2 days will be a lot of dramatics in the Senate as they're really trying to figure out how to get these things done. I'll be updating these more for you on Evening's Check. I think I might be live on Evening's Check and then live on Purple Power because it's just so much. You can see I couldn't even get in 32 minutes. Join me next on Evening's Check and then Purple Power Live. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, and stay about life for more.